Okay, hello. This is the first brainstorming session for a GWCN Global Walkability Correspondents Network new series called Walkability Challenge to Cities. And I just want to briefly share how this series came about. It was in a recent GWCN session featuring Vanny of Urban Hikers in Cincinnati, Ohio. Vanny was presenting on the work that he does. And afterwards, we had a really enriched dialogue with everybody who was present, and somebody brought up the idea of codified visions for supporting walkability, which then led to people present, talking about things they've heard about in other cities and countries. No doubt that everybody present has also seen examples of. So, for example, national and municipal walking strategies. So also cities that have pedestrian plans. There are some, maybe many that do, or towns, people that operate in municipal roles or national government roles or other types of roles that are partially or fully devoted to pedestrian issues in a city or town. So basically thinking about all these progressive plans, strategies, roles that some cities have given priority funding to, et cetera, to support walkability. So we got really excited talking about this and saying, hey, why don't we start a series of our own, a kind of challenge to cities. So we were thinking about, we had several US Americans on the meeting, so we were thinking about wondering which American city has a pedestrian plan. We should probably explore that and then put that, challenge out there, like who will be the first one? Like, say in your country there is no city with a pedestrian plan. Okay, who might be the first one? And just getting very creative with these challenges. So that's the concept of this series. We will start with brainstorming sessions, and in fact we have our very first session in the series that will be next month in June, and it will feature Michał Lorbiecki. He's a member of our network, and he is an urban planner in a Polish city called Tychy, and he is also a pedestrian officer. So he holds this very unique role that I don't think is common in Polish cities or in many cities, of being not only an urban planner, that's his main function, but a pedestrian officer. So he'll be sharing about the work he does and also about his role as a pedestrian officer. So I really look forward to brainstorming. We plan on co-crafting a letter to also place out there that we can all sign. The idea for this series is also about amplifying the work of people in the network. So we all live in different cities across the planet. Many of us are leading our own initiatives, our own nonprofits, our own, community groups. So the idea also can be when people in cities and towns and various municipalities sort of get sparked by these ideas, maybe there's a local connect in our network that can also be connected with them to collaborate and to help get things started. So this we'll continue to have brainstorming sessions through the year, as well as set up actual sessions to invite network members to lead challenges, but also to invite people working in these roles. So say there's a country that has a national walking strategy, we'll definitely be looking forward to inviting them to share with us at a network session. So anybody that's watching this, we'll probably put it up on YouTube. If you are working with these things, we'd like to welcome you to a roundtable. And so I'd also love to go around right now and welcome all those who are present to just do a brief introduction of yourself and where you are, and your connection to all of this walkability and urbanism work. So let's start off with our newest welcome to the network. Just welcomed her this week, Raluca.
Hello, my name is Raluca, and it's nice to meet you all. And I'm excited to be part of this walkability challenge. I'm currently living in Timișoara in Romania, and I am passionate about all the facets of the cities. I'm eager to learn and contribute with my knowledge and skills to creating more walkable cities where people can connect to their cities and with each other at an intimate level, and also develop a feeling of belonging. So I'm super excited to learn all about what you're doing, what your contribution is, and to start playing my part in this. Thank you.
Go for it.
Next to Harrison, maybe.
Hi, so my name's Harrison. I'm currently studying at Western Sydney University in Sydney, Australia. I'm currently on a 6-month exchange program to Rotterdam, the Netherlands at Rotterdam University of Applied Sciences. However, currently I'm spending 2 weeks on further exchange in Gdansk, Poland, working on a participatory design strategy and design implementation of interconnected networking of different transport nodes and pedestrian mobility around the Oliva district at the Oliva Centre. And at Rotterdam, we're working on pedestrian strategies and participatory planning for community in the Van Havenvoort district on South Rotterdam, back in Rotterdam. And I'm currently studying a Masters of Urban Management and Planning at Western Sydney. And that's me.
Raphael, you want to go ahead?
Sure. My name is Raphael. I'm based in Stockholm, Sweden. I'm an entrepreneur and artist in many disciplines, and my particular interests regarding urbanism are placemaking and public space activation, but I've also worked a long time in orienteering sports, and they were also very interested in walking around the city and related questions relating to walkability, and also to transform spaces for cars into spaces for people.
Sonali, are you there? Hi, Sonali.
Hi. Hello everyone.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm Sonali from Mumbai, India, and I'm an architect and an urban designer. So I'm interested in research and particularly towards open spaces in the existing neighborhoods as well as the design of the newer developments. And apart from that, I support for pedestrian first movement, which is making pedestrian friendly and safer streets here back home in Mumbai, as well as the other Indian cities.
Right. So we are a small group that I think represents already the international diversity of our network. And we have another session tomorrow as well. So it'll be at 1800 CET tomorrow night as usual, especially for something that's meant to be a very collaborative network series. We're going to be looking for, a lot of collaborative energy on this. So we will be hosting sessions at very different times to accommodate different time zones. If anybody ever wants to host their own session, especially the Aussies, if for me in the time zone, I know Harrison, you're in Europe right now, and I appreciate Gil joining. But if you're in an area, if you're listening to this as well, watching this video, and you're part of the network and in an area that is sometimes not accommodated by some of the regular meeting times we have, please feel free to volunteer if you want to host your own brainstorming session and then bring those ideas back to the collaborative table. That would be wonderful. We really look forward to kicking this series off.